this morning's workout, we're going to do a bag workout. It's going to be a strength workout. However, because we're going to use the bag, there's going to be a bit more focus on the core today. So it's going to take approximately 10 minutes. It's very simple. There's just 3 exercises that you can do either 3 or 4 rounds of, whatever you can fit in the 10-minute slot. As with the other workouts, the focus is on like the quality of the repetitions and the sets. So don't worry about how long you take resting in between the sets. If it takes you longer than 10 minutes, that's fine. So first exercise of 3, overhead squats. So in terms of the bag, you don't need to fill it up with heavy stuff. It's more a case of just having something to hold and having to work to stabilise your muscles. So in here I've just got some running shoes and some trousers. So this one here, we're doing overhead jumping squats. So the focus is on the lower body producing power, and your core's having to work to stabilise. So we're looking for anywhere between 6 and 20 reps. If you do more than 20 reps, it's fine. If you do less than 6 reps, that's also fine. So that was the overhead jumping squats. Lower body power and a bit of core stability. Next one, we're going to do rotational planks. So this one, we're going to be working on core strength through rotation, but also having to stabilize as well. So adopt a strong plank position. So shoulders over your wrists. We pick up one bag and we rotate. Pick up the bag and rotate. You want to be rotating with your torso as opposed to your ankles and your knees. So focus on just using your spine. And your hips to rotate. And what that'll do, that'll just isolate your core muscles a little bit more. So that was rotational plank. Third exercise of 3 is just going to be push-ups. However, we're going to place the bag on our back. So the focus is, with the bag on the back, we're having to really stabilise and work them core muscles so it doesn't fall off. So again, it's not about putting heavy stuff in here. You can, but it's not about that. It's just about creating an object that you have to work to stabilise. If you haven't got a rucksack, then what are you doing? You should own a rucksack. However, you can use other things. For example, maybe a cushion, a big cushion. A really good one for this actually is an iPhone, because it's slippy. You really have to stay neutral. But yeah, just something that you have to work to stabilise. So we get it on the back. Again, adopt that strong plank position. So that's the 3 exercises done. Lower body, core, upper body. So I got 15 reps for the push-ups, about 12 reps for the rotational plank, and about 20 reps for the squat jumps. So I'm going to aim to get something similar, but if I fatigue before that rep range, then that's fine, you know. The main thing is we're doing some exercise, we're making ourselves feel better, and if you're into your stats and your data, you know, you might want to track your progress and how many reps you're doing, but the main thing is we're just enjoying it. Right, now we know the exercises, I'm going to shut up and I'm just going to do them. I didn't even count my reps there, just went until I started to feel a bit of a tingle, and then 2 or 3 more reps and then backed out. Right, I'm only going to do 3 rounds of this for no other reason than I haven't ate breakfast yet and I'm quite hungry, and also I've just done a bit of a bike ride as well, so I'm a bit hungry. But I'm going to mix up this final set, bit of variation with the bag, just because why not? So when I'm working out, I like to have like no distractions, don't have my phone, 99% of the time like no music, just because I like to focus on the exercise, how it's making my body feel better, my mind feel better, The only time I'd use music is if I'm like very tired and I need to pump myself up, but I think like if we're exercising, it's nice just to be fully present, and I like to work out outside as well, for me personally. Right, how can we change this one? Honestly, it doesn't have to be a bag, just anything. It could be a shoe, a can of beans, and just anything that's not heavy. Because if it's heavy, then it's not the focus of the exercises today. The focus is on having to stabilise the core. We're not worrying about pushing big weights. Right, final one for me, and then a bit of breakfast. Healthy breakfast, of course. How do I mix this one? Final exercise for me. I'm only doing 3 rounds because I'm lazy. And there we have it. The Monday morning bag workout. Beautiful. Right, so keeping with the bag theme, challenge, I'll put this in a separate video as well, is you're going to put a rucksack on your bag and it's how many push-ups can you do before it falls down. So what I'd like to do is maybe have a family member or someone just to watch you do the push-ups and count, just so you can, to fully focus on putting in a good effort as opposed to counting. So as I was doing in the video, bag on the back, how many of them can you do without resting and without falling down? So 1 point if you just have a go at it, 2 points, which is bronze, that is going to be, say that's 3, because doing a push-up is very hard. You're having to push up your whole body weight. So if you imagine if you're doing a bench press in the gym, how much you weigh, that'd be really hard. So press-ups are quite, if you can do 1 press-up, that's amazing. Even if you can just do a downward press-up, that's amazing. So I'm going to say 3 is bronze. I'm going to say silver is going to be 10, and then gold is going to be 20. So 20 or more for 4 points, 10 or more for 3 points, 3 or more for 2 points, and just having a go at it for 1 point. That being said about the push-ups, I did forget to say, obviously push-ups are quite difficult, so if you need to do them on your knee, that's completely fine in the workout. If you just need to do eccentric or downward push-ups, that's fine as well. So all that is you're just lowering yourself like this, and then you just help yourself get back up with the knees. So you're still working the muscles on the way down, but the hardest bit, you're just pushing yourself back up. Well done.